Hello everyone. In the last class, we have discussed two types of chemical reactions or chemical changes that has been occurring in our day-to-day life. Today again we will be discussing another one more type of chemical change that we observe in our day-to-day life, or you can even observe it in our laboratory by setting the arrangement for it. So what is the name of that reaction? Let us see today that we'll be discussing. Reaction of vinegar with baking soda. Yes, vinegar, we all know this is very common, and baking soda also we all know. It is very common thing we use in our day-to-day life. So first of all, let me say you that the vinegar is a common name that we know, but its actual chemical name is acetic acid. It is an acid, and baking soda is a base, we all know, and this is the common name, baking soda. The actual chemical name is sodium hydrogen carbonate, or NaHCO3. So let us see how vinegar reacts with baking soda. So before going to that, first let us see the this laboratory setup. How can we see this reaction occurring? So I'll be discussing part by part what reaction is occurring in this test tube first of all, and then we'll be discussing what reaction is occurring in the second test tube. We'll not be going at once. You have to understand part by part. So let us begin. Reaction in the first test tube. What actually is occurring? What we do is that first of all we take vinegar. Vinegar is a solution, liquid type of thing. Vinegar, that is acetic acid actually, and then we add baking soda to it. Clear? And the reaction you can see, vinegar, that is CH3COOH, that is acetic acid chemical formula, and baking soda, that is NaHCO3. Then when we react them, these two, what happens is that as soon as we add baking soda to the vinegar, there is a hissing sound that will occur, just like this. Psst. Just like this type of a thing, or this type of a sound will occur. Also we will see that in this test tube some bubbles are occurring. Why this occurs? Okay, let me explain this then. As soon as these two reacts, vinegar and baking soda, the compound that we get is sodium acetate. Clear? Along with that we get carbon dioxide and water. So since carbon dioxide is a gas here, clear? So this gas which has been evolved in this test tube due to vinegar and baking soda's reaction, it has to come out from this liquid solution. So as a result of this, there is some bubbles occurring, and this will create some effervescence. Just like when we add ENO to water, there is some bubbles and some foam type of thing occurs. So this is the same thing that occurs here. As soon as we add vinegar and baking soda, since vinegar is an acid and baking soda is a what? It is a base. Already I have told you a while ago. So their reaction will be vigorous, and some heat will be evolved, and also bubbles are evolved because of the presence of carbon dioxide. Now next thing what we'll do is that we have to prove that the gas that has been evolved, yes, there is a gas being evolved. Just looking at the chemical equation, we can say that yes, carbon dioxide is evolved, but we have to confirm it that it is either is it really carbon dioxide or any other gas. So for doing that, what we'll do is we'll fit a cork to it. This is a cork. We'll fit it, otherwise the gas will be released into the air. So we'll fit a cork to it, and in that cork we'll fit another bent tube. This is a bent tube. Even actually here also there should be a cork fitted, but in your textbook it's not given. Okay, so no problem. Even if we don't fit it, we have to just dip this another bent tube inside what? Inside lime water. So lime water will be used as an indicator here to check whether the gas that has been evolved is a carbon dioxide or not. So let us see the reaction in the second test tube. The second test tube, what we have added? We have added nothing. We have just added the gas that has been evolved from here. From the reaction, some gas will be evolved and it will move on through this bent tube and it will reach in this test tube. And as soon as it reaches here, it will react with what? Lime water. So the chemical formula for lime water is CaOH2. Clear? So lime water is generally what? It's a colorless. But since this gas passes through this lime water, after a while you will see that this lime water has turned milky in nature. So why did this happen? This happened because a new substance is formed or a new compound is formed. And what is the name of that compound? Calcium carbonate, CaCO3. As well as water will be formed. So this formation of a new compound has made the change of the color of the solution. And also it gives a confirmation that the gas that has been passed through this solution is none other than carbon dioxide. So turning of the lime water to milky proves that the gas evolved is carbon dioxide. Clear? So this much is the reaction of vinegar with baking soda, as well as the confirmation that the gas being evolved is carbon dioxide. Now we have already seen that in the earlier video as well as in today's video, we have already seen that the chemical changes, whatever chemical changes occur in our day-to-day life, we have seen that it gives formation to one or more compounds or one or more new substances, and this change is also irreversible, as well as some heat, light, and some gases are evolved. Also it changes the color of the substance. We have already seen that in the earlier video as well as in today's video, as well as some smell also may change, although we have not come across the smell part. But these changes are very much essential in our day-to-day life. Why? Because to form new substances, some chemical reactions has to be done. So it is because of these chemical reactions, because of these chemical changes, every day or in the nature you can say, the new substances are being formed. So these chemical changes are very much essential in our day-to-day life. Whatever new products we get in our day-to-day life is all because of these chemical changes. Clear? Even in the case of, I have already given some examples like explosives and all those things, crackers during Diwali. So all these are also a product of this chemical change. As well as one best example of a chemical change is our common salt that we eat with all our food items. So how it is formed? It is also formed due to a chemical change, the neutralization process. We have already discussed it in the earlier chapter. So all these products, even our medicines, everything is all because of a chemical change. So I hope you all have understood today's video, how these chemical changes occur. We'll be discussing further on some more examples of, or you can say some more tests and experiments on these chemical and physical changes. We'll be discussing that in our next class again. So I hope you'll have understood today's class. You can again go back to your textbook, read it out for yourself and understand the fact. I've already given you the concept. I hope it is clear to you. So that's it then. Thank you and have a nice day.